It's wild to think that GTA 6 is right around the corner now. We are officially on the final stretch. At some point next year, there is a guarantee that the world is going to just break for a few weeks or months. GTA 6 is undeniably the most anticipated game in gaming history, and I can't even imagine what Rockstar will cook up to meet everyone's expectations.
Hey, so I'm editing this right now. I'm recording my voice off of my phone, and I wanted to put up a little image on screen showing that GTA 6 is the most anticipated game of all time. What is this? Straw poll? What is this? No, what are we serious right now? Is this for real? Let me check when this was posted. Oh, July 8th. I thought maybe it was April 1st. No, what?
So I'm going to use this video to give Rockstar some ideas of what to add into their game. If you have a Rockstar employee in your family, be sure to send them a link to this video. I'm doing this for the good of mankind and definitely not out of the narcissism to talk about myself. Also, I have unfortunately signed an NDA, so I can't show you any of the GTA 6 footage that I have on my hard drive. Instead, you'll just have to use your imagination. This isn't Franklin. This is Jason GTA 6. And this is John Yakuza. Let's talk about the story first. This is personal preference, but I like GTA best when the story is still somewhat grounded in reality. So for GTA 5, which is arguably the least grounded GTA game, and that's saying a lot, the part I enjoyed most was anything before the Trevor introduction. Specifically the parts where you play as Franklin and do shit with Lamar and Stretch is when the story peaks for me. The start of GTA 5 had me wondering, what's in store for Franklin's future? Will he be pressured back into the gang life? Is Lamar going to become an enemy? And nope. Instead, Franklin got with Michael and they did big heists together. Oh, and then they got with Trevor and shit just went off the rails nutso.
Mine ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done.
That's my developers. I really don't mind the GTA 5 story, but it sucks that Rockstar laid the foundation for something really interesting and instead decided to do a 180. Just let it go to waste, man. I wanted the story to revolve around gang activity, lowriders, small robberies and drive-bys, the nightlife. I loved the introduction to street racing, where you go see your friend at night and then you and a bunch of others race through the streets of Los Santos, with all the streetlights blurring past you. Moments like those made the city feel alive. And guess what? The introduction to street racing was the only time that activity was interesting. I did the activity whenever it popped up on my map after, but there was no depth to it. The pay was small and it just felt very bland. I don't know if this is spoken much and if I'm maybe just repeating what the community has already said for years, but I've begun noticing that a lot of Rockstar's newer games have a lot of abandoned ambition to them. GTA 5's story just gives me the feeling that it was meant to be longer, especially with the way they were setting up Franklin's story. Either they didn't have the time to stick to their original vision, or the GTA 5 writers are just pretty bad. While I'm not hoping for anything as deep and emotional as Red Dead Redemption 2, weekly reminder that that's my favorite game of all time, I do still want to feel a genuine intrigue and connection to the characters in GTA 6. And it's still Grand Theft Auto at the end of the day, I get it, but I feel like Rockstar has the writers and technology, now more than ever, to experiment and create something a bit more substantial. I think there should be a balance between the silly satire commentary that we know GTA 4, as well as some of the cinema and drama that Rockstar surprised us all with in Red Dead 2. I think GTA 6 should be the opportunity for Rockstar to show off all that they've mastered over the years, because what better game to put your all into than the most anticipated game of all time. Of course, this is all my personal opinion. I'm not at all saying you should agree with me. In fact, I encourage you to disagree with me so I can find your home address and dox you. And from the trailer that we got for GTA 6, it does give me the impression that it'll be something more akin to GTA 4's focus on characters and consequences of your actions and your past.
The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Trust?
Trust.
It seems like this will be a modern day Bonnie and Clyde type of story, and I think that has potential for something deeper than 5's Hollywood-esque action movie plot. I'm very hopeful, and I think this will be different from anything else in the franchise. Had they not released Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe my expectations would be different. I think after Red Dead 2's critical success, Rockstar now understand that gameplay is not the only thing that people want. They want characters they can connect and relate to, and they want those intimate moments with the world. In the trailer, we also see a big focus on technology and social media. A lot of shots from the trailer were from the perspective of a social media live stream or post. Grand Theft Auto has always tried to implement the most relevant concepts and trends of society at the time of each game's release, and GTA 6 will clearly be no different. I'm interested to see how they explore the impacts of social media in this game, and please, Rockstar, can you make the internet browser truly interactive this time round? GTA 4 and 5 both have browsers with a bunch of different sites that you can read through, but that's pretty much all you can do with them, just read them. I want to be able to find weird ass sites and order some shitty scam products that finds my credit card details and just drains my bank account. Again, this game is the opportunity to not leave any stones unturned, to make it as detailed as possible. The upcoming GTA game needs to take a page out of San Andreas' book. Scratch that, actually. It should expand on the packed side content of San Andreas. That game is known for having a huge variety of unique side activities to partake in, from hooping to the shooting range, to pool, to the gym, to racing and home robberies. It was absolutely loaded with optional stuff. And despite all that, when I recently played San Andreas, there was still a lot of empty space that Rockstar never made use of during the development of that game. What I'm hoping for is that GTA 6 will allow you to walk around on foot and literally just find things to do.
You must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Just walk away, you nosy idiot.
Y'all really want to die over this bridge?
You're dead.
What I don't want is to have to find an activity, set a waypoint, and then drive to it. I don't want to actively go searching for extra content. I'm saying you should be able to turn your minimap off, walk around the city, and just randomly stumble upon side missions, activities, and dynamic encounters completely randomly.
Help a blind man.
Take this.
For me personally, I've never played a GTA game where the single player map felt truly alive. GTA Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 feel alive. There's so much going on. NPCs in Red Dead can ambush you at any moment or ask you for a favor. GTA 4 and 5, on the other hand, feel incredibly empty. You have to know where you're going to find something to do. It is asking for a lot, but I feel like from GTA Online and Red Dead 2, Rockstar have really learned how to make their maps feel full. And whilst we're on the topic of GTA Online, that game mode has a ton of great activities that are exclusive to it. I want to see some of those in vanilla GTA 6 single player. Somehow I doubt Rockstar will include those big expansive storylines and vehicles and activities in the single player mode though. They've got to have something they can charge people microtransactions for.
What in fuck's name are you doing?
Although one activity I can almost guarantee will be in single player are casinos. I mean, this game is going to be set in Vice City. How can that sort of nightlife not be in the game? I can't wait to go to the casino as Jason and gamble away all of Lucia's hard-earned savings. Alright, let's talk about the name of the game, baby. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I'm kidding. Grand Theft Auto. It's about committing crimes and evading the boys in blue. Red Dead 2 had the best wanted system that Rockstar has ever created, in my opinion. So obviously, I just want them to copy and paste that shit into GTA 6, but with some small adjustments. While the Red Dead wanted system was good, it wasn't as realistic as I wanted it to be, and kinda defied logic. For instance, if someone spots you murdering someone in the middle of nowhere, they can report it to the law within a minute.
By contrast, something that has always confused me and felt a little backwards is committing a crime and being seen by a witness and then having the law sent out on you can all happen in the blink of an eye. Sometimes it happens so fast that the witness system reflects more of a 21st century telephone system than a system in the 19th century that is purely based on word of mouth. The pinpoint accuracy in which officers or even bounty hunters descend on you and your location is sometimes unbelievable.
Also, how do these witnesses always appear the very second I commit a crime? I can go 5 minutes without seeing a single person on the road, but if I kill one guy, the entire population of Saint Denis decided they coincidentally wanted to do a road trip today. Fix that. Oh, and when you commit a crime and leave the crime scene, if a witness sees the crime scene, somehow the law knows that you committed it, even if you're already long gone. How? I get it. They're video games, they're not meant to be realistic, they're meant to be fun. Cool, great point. But how the hell do I immerse myself into this world if the law defies all logic? Huh? Answer me that, pipsqueak. I also really liked the concept of bounty hunters that came looking for you if you are a wanted man in Red Dead 2. I'd love to see something similar in GTA 6 because it doesn't make sense that after you lose your wanted status, the law completely forgets you ever committed any crime. After losing your 5 stars, you can literally just go inside the police station and no one will bat an eye. They'll ask, "Can I help you?" and offer you a coffee. I want there to be more tension when exploring the map. If you committed a crime, you should feel anxious about the consequences. I mean, you're an infamous wanted criminal. Why can the law just let you walk free with no worry in the world? Finally, I want to quickly list down some smaller features or mechanics that I'd like to see. First, Rockstar, I'm talking to you. Bring bennies into 6's single player, please. Every time I install GTA 5 on my PC, I have to go and get the bennies mod too because that shit slaps. It just sucks that it's not there by default. I love the customization and style that bennies provides. I also want GTA 6 to have vehicle interior customization. I want to play in first person and experience an entirely new perspective of the world. This is extremely niche and nitpicky, but have you ever booted up GTA 5 and just drove around and followed traffic rules? I mean, stopping at red lights, sticking to the speed limit, that sort of thing. Rockstar should take those sorts of players into account and add in an optional traffic law setting. I'd love to see something like Mafia Definitive Edition where the law notices you speeding. Dynamic hair growth. Surely it's a must after Red Dead 2. Or are you telling me that they created such a cool hair customization mechanic only to scrap it afterwards? Nope, I'm not letting that happen. Dynamic muscle growth is rumored to be in the game too, but there's a GTA rumor for every mechanic ever, so it's probably not reliable. However, that is also pretty cool. In the trailer, there were people wearing all sorts of jewelry, and I'm wondering how far this will extend to the player. Will Jason be able to rock some diamond grills and big ass chains? I sure damn hope so, because GTA 5 single player was very much lacking on the character customization end, in my opinion. And that's it. That's my ideas and hopes for GTA 6. What's the likelihood of half of this stuff actually being in the game? Well, I'd love to make the joke and say none of this is going to happen, but I don't know. Rockstar can't afford to fuck this up. This game has to blow people's expectations out out of the water, so I think they have to do even more than what I spoke about in this video. Maybe I'm spitting right now, or maybe I'm coping. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hey, if this video blew your expectations out of the water, consider subscribing. I'm hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers in the next few months, and I'm relying on your charity. Thank you. Now, here's a fun raccoon fact. See ya.